How's it going, everybody? Good morning. Happy Tuesday, Blues Day. Oh, what a glorious morning. What a long night for the Huckster last night. Had a banger of a trivia show. If you guys did not get a chance to see that, you must go back and see it. It was so much fun. All the couples on there brought so many smiles and laughs, and it was like just such a good time. And then I bounced right over as soon as I was done to Mega Mike, the Movie Man's channel, where we talked about Ant-Man Quantumania coming out, and we covered Ant-Man and why we love Ant-Man, all that stuff. So yeah, it was a busy night last night, y'all. Lucky to even get up today, but I'm here. I'm ready to go. I'm here for you. I'm not going to let you down. Tired or no tired, I'm ready to go. So the drill. And so by the way, I asked last week for help on the intro because I was out of movies, and you guys chimed in. You chimed in with fever, and I took one of your suggestions. So here it goes. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and look for your movie right here on Huck's Pop Culture Cafe, the Morning Mug. Hey everyone, welcome to the Morning Mug. Now let's chat. There you go. So there was a suggestion right out of the top was Under Siege. So congrats. You got Under Siege up there today. I kind of forgot. I wrote down so many. I forgot who requested that. So if you requested Under Siege, just give me a little chat that says, hey, thanks, Huck. That was mine. But just so much to go over. Let's just jump in and say hi to everybody first for, get my bearings, y'all. Of course, Adrian's here. Good morning, my friend. Dimension Scott, always good to see you. Jared Runner, look at this. How's it going? Huck's going great. My son Park is here. How are you? I'm doing great, man. Doing great. Good morning, Huck. Tony's here. Hey, man. Awesome trivia last night. Yeah, it was so great seeing your names in the chats, man. That was great. That was so great. It was pretty stacked, man. Everybody was just laughing, having a good time. And look, here's my other dude. Great stream last night. Glad you're awake. Morning Mug, dude. Like, part of me, that there's that part of you that's up all night. I'm like, maybe I just skip it. But I also have to get up early and get the girls out the door. So at that point, I'm up, right? I'm probably not firing at 100%, maybe like 87, but I'm still good. That's still good for Huckster. Movie Hunter says, morning, everyone. Smash that like button. Yeah, do it for me. We got 17 watching, 8 likes. I'd like a little smashing of that button. TJ 8311 says, good morning, Huck. Good morning, Michael Hubbard is here. Good morning. Oh, it's been chaos the last few days. Wow, I remember seeing Under Siege in the theater. Yeah, man, me too. That was one of the last great Seagal movies, man, when he was still at his prime. He looked good. You could hear him. He wasn't acting like this. Listen, I'm going to tell you what. Like, man, it like Clint is quiet when he talks, but Seagal literally sounds like he's whispering now. Why do you got to come here and mess everything up? It's like, what is he, 90? I say that, and Clint Eastwood's 91, and he still talks louder than Steven Seagal. But yeah, man, I love Under Siege. Hey, Sean, good morning. So yeah, y'all, there's so much happening yesterday. Let me just show you. Let me share some of that love that we had yesterday. First of all, starting with the trivia show we had last night. Here it was. This is the one last night. If you didn't get a chance, look at these beautiful couples, man. We had Michelle and Ken, Haley and Eddie, Coco and Brian, Marie and Joe, and they just were such a delight last night. Playing the game. Lots of good ribbon, I tell you. You gotta love that Michelle and Ken, man. They got a dynamic on screen, don't they? But if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil who took home the trophy. So if you get a chance, go check it out. It was actually right down to the wire. It came down to two couples. It was really close on that. Let's coming show on Thursday. I'm going to be on Convicted Cinephiles show. We're doing the 80s Best Picture nominee tournament, where yes, we watch all the 80s movies that were nominated for Oscars and narrow it down to what we think should be the ultimate winner. And I've learned something very interesting about the 80s movies, and that is there's two different elements. It's not the right word, but there's two different things coming out of the 80s when it comes to movies. There's iconic, legendary movies that I feel almost can't be beaten any other decade. Anything, right? Comedies, action, sci-fi, with Indiana Jones, you got Star Wars in there, you got E.T., comedies like Breakfast Club and, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, just Gremlins, Back to the Future. Just the list goes on and on with iconic greatness. All those Star Treks from the original cast, all of those things in the 80s, right? There's that. Then there's the Oscar nominees. And I'll just sort of leave it at that. I'll save the rest of that thought for Derek's show. And also, last week I had said, hey, I'm pretty close to 3,000 subscribers. I'll probably get it by the end of the month. Well, guess what, everybody? It's already here. We got it. 3,000. In fact, it's not even 3,000 anymore. It's 3,000.01. So thank you to everybody out there that's been supporting the channel and coming back and watching trivia and watching the morning show and all this good stuff. It's really just keeping me going, keeping me motivated. So, and oh my gosh. And last night, may I just say, I have to go out and thank, beyond thanks, the people that supported the show last night, 3 in particular. First of all, we'll just show you Darvin. Darvin was a machine last night, throwing in all of these. Look at this. We got $2, we got a $5, we got $5, and look at this, $11. Like Darvin was out of control, man. I can't. You're the man, dude. It's like, thank you so much. He went crazy, and look, not just that, we got some love from Tales from the Shelf. And we got love from Tiana. Tiana loves movies, and she loved me last night. So all I can do is say thank you on the 3K, on these great super chats and all that stuff. So and that's what I'll do. And last night, let's see if I can find the one that he said. Darvin said, hold on, let's see, is this one? Not click. All of a sudden, it's just stopped working. All right. Well, that said $2. It was a $2 chat. Uh-oh, come on. Don't glitch out on me. He's doing this again. Because are we back, y'all? Are we back? Are we back? There we go. Sorry, the StreamYard had a little glitch there. Forget the pace. Well, at least it didn't completely shut down the stream. So are you guys still with me? I hope you're still there. I changed cameras. I did all kinds of stuff I don't know what it is. StreamYard, this is like Second time in a row. Maybe StreamYard can't get up this early. Maybe StreamYard just is incapable of doing a morning show. But let's see. Are we good? I don't know. Let's see if we try to catch up to my show. There it is. Well, it sounds kind of like we're back on. All right, you guys still there? All right, let's see what you guys think. Technical difficulties, you gotta love them. So let's get back and let's just see what you guys are up to while everything is just shutting down on my end. Let's see. Here it is. Wow, I remember seeing Under Siege in theater. Yeah, I think that's what we're getting into. Good morning, says Sean. Adrian saying, hey to everybody. Marlo Prescott says, hey, Huck, 90s over 80s any day. The only good thing the 80s had was horror and sci-fi. That's what I'm saying. I think it had some great comedies too. But when it came to sort of like those big, like popular movies that were also Oscar movies, I think the 90s rules on that. Like everything about the 90s, I feel like the lists of movies that were in that decade, so much better. So much better than the 80s. Fans of something. One of my great players from last night. Howdy, everyone. Couples trivia lovers. Coming to you from Savannah, Georgia. Whoa. What brings you out there, my friend? You guys were wonderful last night. I have to let you know your demeanor and charm just shine through. It doesn't matter if you're ahead or not. You kept a smile going. Haley was cracking me up. I love all the drawings on the stuff, and you guys are great. Come back anytime. Seriously, come back anytime. See, now I keep looking at my old camera, but I had to change cameras. Let's see. Congrats on the 3K. Thank you, Movie Hunter. Appreciate that. Congrats. Thanks, Sean. RK, morning, everyone. Enjoyable trivia yesterday. Yeah. Thanks, RK. It was great. I mean, I was laughing. I mean, they were keeping me entertained, and what I love of Eddie and Haley is how everyone was just, the fans were behind you in the chats and, super support, and you're getting all these little bonus points. There was something super organically fun about doing that with you guys last night. I'm just going to take this camera down. I keep looking at the wrong thing. There we go. Adrian says, hey there, fans of something. Congrats on the 3K. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, man. Are you going out today, Tony? Of course you are. You getting out there? Is it a combo dude run or is it solo runs? I know sometimes every now and then, there's some solo runs going on. Let us know, man. Let us know if it's the crew, the Steelbook crew is on the prowl today, and what you looking for. And we'll get to that in a minute too. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Ed, look at that. Showing the love. Oh, look at this. Cinema Geek. What's up, buddy? Says, good morning, Huck. I'm planning on installing a game called Black Mesa. Nice, which is a remake of Half-Life. Cool. Get it. Play it and play the heck out of that sucker. Meatloaf, Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, Adrian. a lot of hellos. See, this is what you guys tonight. You guys are filling the time when my technology shut down. Just say hey to everybody. Here we go. Look at that. Love. Let's see. Rot-row. Thanks, okay. Yeah, I was definitely having an internet glitch. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's like maybe like using this awesome high def camera, which is supposed to be amazing, is interfering with StreamYard. I don't know, y'all. Did we lose Huck? Well, I'm back now. I'm back, y'all. Even crappy internet can't keep me down. Did Huck get his internet bill again? May have. Huck is frozen. Give him a minute. I'm sure he'll fix it. You know it, man. I want to prowl. You good? I'm here. Ben Buster. Oh, glad you are. Chipper. I'm at work since 5 a.m. Oh, dude. Oh, buddy. I feel for you. I could tell you were so tired last night. And that is an early call. My buddy Ben Buster, he was on the show with Mega Mike last night with me when we were talking about Ant-Man. And poor dude, he was already like half in the bed, tired, ready to go, and he had an early call. Look at that. Well, hit a Red Bull or something, buddy. Get yourself going. Hope you're going to be okay, man. Gary, hey man, says typical. First time I get to watch one of these, and this happens. Well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe like you had to see it here, so it only gets better. I don't know. You're back. Yes, it was good to be back. All good here. Thanks, y'all, for letting me know we're good. I assume the audio is still here. I had to change the audio too. Let's see. Nice. Always got to do a double check. Marlo. Yes. Let's see. Judging by all these Star Trek memorabilia in the background, I'm guessing you're it's one of your favorite shows. Yes, it is. Absolutely. What do we got? Oh yeah, I got the movie up there. Got Star Trek over there. Yeah. I love the show, man. I grew up on the original series. Loved the Next Generation. Movies are awesome. I love when those came out on 4K. Those are right there, like the whole set of them. So that was excited to see those come out individually. But yep, big old Star Trek fan. Live long and prosper. Here we go. Let's see. Saying hey. Let's see. Going to go over to our tabs here in a second. I'm both a gamer and a movie collector. Those are two great things to be, sir. Tony says, it's a no-run day for me. Not going out today. None of us from the crew are. Maybe next week. Because it's kind of a slow day. Hey, man, sometimes you got to, like, save up. Like, I'm impressed you guys can go out as often as you do and drop the bucks you do. I feel like my wallet's been screaming at me lately. It's all pissed off. Who won the trivia? I fell asleep. Yeah. I mean, well, fans of something lean into their position there a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I want you to go see. Maybe just pop over and look at the end, in case people are watching this and they haven't seen it yet. It's not even nigh a 24-hour later. In fact, let me see. Where is that at? I was keeping an eye on the old trivia. Hopefully the audio doesn't kick in. Hold on. I'll be cautious here. It is at, where are we at? Views. Wow. Almost 400 views on that Love Fest last night. Look at that. Eddie Haley. You see that? Almost 400 views because people love couples, man. They love. People who love watch last night's show. So Adrian, I'm gonna save it. I gotta save it for you, man. You're one of my pals. I don't want to trash it for anybody who hasn't seen yet. Fansome says 28th is John Wick Steelbook, right, Tony? I do not know. There's nothing wrong with being a gamer anyway. That's what I said. So well, absolutely not. A lot of people are. That is correct, Ed. This is a must-day hunt. Oh, for that movie. Did I just... Okay. All right, let's see. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to go to some topics I have here. Do you have any idea when the Abyss 4K is coming out? That's a great... you know what? I think, Marlo, they just keep dangling that like a carrot, like it's coming, but I haven't seen anything in here. I'm going to put a pin in you right here, Marlo. That's a good segue. Let's head over to the board. We're going to go check out... Oh, I think because I crapped out, it stopped sharing my screen, so... Let's re-engage the screen here. There we go. So, if we just type in, we're going to go to the Blu-ray.com and we'll show you what is happening here. So here's the Abyss. This is Blu-ray 4K. And as you can see at the top here, they don't even have a date still slugged in here. And when you call it up, it still doesn't have a date right here. It says no release date. So we're still very much in the dark. Like this cover. Well, it's a dark cover. For when we're going to be getting that. I was hoping it would be like within the first 4 months of the year. That would have been nice. Cameron's got the success of Avatar, Way of Water out. And of course, this is sort of a precursor. A lot of water in this movie. And a groundbreaking film with that water pseudopod effect, which was just amazing for its time. And it still holds up within the movie, So yeah, but let me back up and show you here. So last week we talked about the big Warner Brothers box that was coming out that I thought looked really nice. And I did a big old video on it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I even did I played a game called Replace That Title. And I picked 10 titles that I already owned out of those 34Ks because most of you guys own them too. You probably own more than 10. And I just looked through their Blu-ray box set catalog, which they put out a few years ago, and said, where's the little half page? There we go. What could they have put in instead that doesn't even have a 4K? Like, that's what they should be doing, is find other great titles. Quit leaning on the same titles and then putting those in these box sets, because we're all saying the same thing. I see it all over everybody's videos, which is, I'm going to pass. I own these already. Or, these are all the Blu-rays, so I own all of these. So I don't think they understand. At this point, collectors are collecting. And to put out box sets like that, you're going to get the completists that need to have those boxes. So that's an even smaller amount of people than, say, a bigger population that just wants those movies. We probably already have those movies. So by not selecting things that are a little bit like less released or not on 4K or not haven't received a Blu-ray. I don't know, something that I know you got to put those bangers in there so people will pick up the boxes, but I would almost say then make 50% of each of those boxes something you haven't put out yet. At least in that format, something to get the collectors who already have half of those movies enticed to buy it. And so now let me show you up here. Speaking of that big 4K box that's coming out with the 30 films, look up here. Here are 3 of those movies that are in there. You have the Maltese Falcon, Cool Hand Luke, and Rebel. So these look like they're already gonna not have any sort of exclusivity. I think there was only 2 in there. It was Rio Grande and what was the other one? Giant, I think. It was maybe the other. Yeah, I think it was another James Dean. So those are the only 2, because here these are. So say you have all the other films, but you don't have these 3. Well, there you go. Now for $75, and that thing's going for $369, you now maybe have completed your entire collection if those are the 3 that you're missing. So, and understand too, these are drop the prices that they'll come out as. If you wait, and Warner Brothers, here's the beauty, y'all, and you probably know this, right? If you notice, the beauty of Warner Brothers is they release stuff, and unlike Disney, their prices do drop. They drop pretty quick. So these, $26 prices, they could be under 20 within a month, and then Warner Brothers puts their stuff on sale more than any, like all the DC property, like forget Marvel, DC, man, I scored so many DC things for less than $10. Like the Zack Snyder Justice League came out for 10. The Harley Quinn was under 10. Like all these things, if you just waited, you get them for this incredible price. And I feel like these, maybe, I don't know, these are sort of, I don't know if these are going to be any different, that they wouldn't drop these to that one day, but I definitely feel they would go to a lower price. So yeah, sorry, man, The Abyss. I don't. It's not looking like it's anytime soon, unfortunately. But for those of you who are interested, is this the other tab? Here you go. All right, this is what is coming out. If you're all headed out today, if anybody's headed out today, we know Tony and the Blu-ray crew are staying in. So stay in, stay warm, stay cool, watch a movie. But look, you got The Fabelmans. If you guys are Spielberg fans, I saw The Fabelmans. It was actually a really good film. It's just, it's a very personal film to Spielberg, and performances are great. It was a good watch. And, when it was over, I was like, oh, well, that was a good movie. I wasn't like, oh, I hate to say, but like, I don't know if I hate to say, but I'm happy to say that when I saw Ready Player One, I didn't expect anything out of that, because I didn't even know what it was about other than the trailer. And I was actually pleasantly blown away. I was thrilled by that movie. I feel like I haven't been thrilled unexpectedly like that in quite some time. And when it was over, I was like, man, also too, because a lot of that nostalgic stuff in that movie was right on point for me. They had the old Batmobile as one of the cars falling. I hated that it fell off the bridge. I was like, no, the Adam West car. A lot of the verbal like chants, the Anal Nathrak Ufos Method Doch Taildienve. Impress anybody? The chant that TJ Miller had to do to open up the thing, that's like an Excalibur chant, which for some odd reason I forced myself to memorize when I was younger because I thought it was cool. Now I just look like a dork. But anywho, so yeah, all right, let's get back up here. So what are you guys, if anything, in this are you going out for? So we're going to go by Fabelmans, and then we're just going to kind of look for the bangers here, because I don't know some of these. You got Strange World, which was not a huge hit for Disney. I didn't even see it. So if it's great, guys, let me know. Say, yep, saw it. It was great. Or maybe no one saw it. And then that's a bummer. So what is this? Enter Santo. Looks like a luchador thing. Dark Glasses. Looks like it's got to be a horror movie, right? What else we got here? Strange World on Blu-ray, Fableman Blu-ray. So they're just showing the different formats. Oh, they also have for a Paramount Plus the Just Another Girl from the something. It's the IP. It's like a weird thing. I've never heard of this movie. Let's click it real quick. From the IRT. So yeah, anybody seen this movie? Just Another Girl on the IRT came out in 92. Let's see. Let's get a good shot of this. A Leslie Harris film. Is it like a dance movie? It's got some nice Jamaican colors here. I feel like it's like a Jamaican dance movie or something. That's what I'm thinking, y'all. Without even knowing what the IRT is. What's the IRT? Anybody know what the IRT? Got it. Okay, there we go. All right, let's keep on going. We got another Giallo box coming out for all you Giallo fans that still haven't dove on the Giallo bandwagon yet. Good grief. Look at all these Strange Worlds. You got the Strange World 4K, Strange World Blu-ray, and then I guess is this a... Yeah, it's another Blu-ray release. So I guess we got some special edition covers. We got Body Girls, whatever that is. That's got to be a Vestron, right? Come on, that's got to be Vestron. Something like this. Oh, it's rated X. I thought it was well, then it must be a Vinegar Syndrome then. Vinegar Syndrome. Gotta be. Let's see. Blades of Glory is coming out. Will Ferrell. Let's see. House Party. Wow, that just came out. That looks funny though. Like, did you guys see the trailer for House Party? It was hilarious. Oh, and look, a Christmas movie. So you're going to beat all your friends. If you go out now and you get Christmas with the Campbells, you'll have it ready before anybody come December. Nice. And then ending it up here with, I don't know, Shepherd, Deadly Lust, Dear Zoe. Oh, it's got our girl from Stranger Things in there. She was great in The Whale, by the way. If you haven't seen The Whale. Oh, that is so good. Great acting. And she's so good. She's so good. Let's see who else is in this with her. So along with Sadie Sink is a bunch of people I've never heard of. Theo Rossi. Okay, yeah. I'm not super familiar with these cats, but there you go. So look, a Sadie Sink. If you're a Sadie Sink fan, you got some Sadie Sink goodness coming out. That is all the stuff that is coming out for this particular Tuesday. I would say none of that is calling my name. Also, Tony, to pull me out to a Tuesday run. Plus, I'm working anywho. So, yeah, I don't know what you guys think. Is that kind of a weak Tuesday for everybody? It feels like that is not a banger of a day to go out and see stuff. So, but yeah, man, there you go. All right, let's get back to it and see what you guys are chatting about. Well, bam. It says, I chose the winner early in the chat. I've seen their Hallmark collection. Yeah, man, they were filled with love. Yeah, 100% picking that set up. Which set is that? Eddie, what is that? Was that the Giallo set? Say again. Oh, no, this was said before I went here. Oh, is it the Warner Brothers? Tell me which set. Sorry, buddy. I've moved on from probably when you posted that. So I forget. Thanks for the information. You the man, Huck? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. When it comes, though, I'll be ready. As soon as I hear, I'll share it with the world. When I played Half-Life 2, there's a level called Ravenholm, which one of the scariest levels in the game. If you play Half-Life 2, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, man. Some of those games, the creators and the animators of those things really craft up some good jump scares in them games. Not hitting the stores today either. Only Steelbook coming out at Strange World. And mine is already in the mail. Well, I hope that you get it in good condition, because we all know sometimes the mail people, they're like Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura kicking all that crap down the hallway. I can just hear my disc rolling out. Let's see. Hey, been a long time. Hey, man, what's up, Emmett? Let's see. R&D says Strange Worlds might be a first Disney major release to hit the Dollar Tree. It could, man. It could. My Song says, time to go by My Song. Thank you so much for stopping in. Please come back anytime, my friend. Anytime. Marla says, Huck, did you see the 1983 movie Tender Mercies? Yep, Robert Duvall for the 80s Oscars. If so, how was it? It's a sweet film. Robert Duvall is really amazing. That's the one he got the Academy Award for. He's the priest. And, if you go check out the trailer on YouTube, you'll see, give you a little bit more breakdown of the movie. But if the subject matter is appealing to you, I would say check out the trailer so you can get the gist of what it's about. Like I said, a lot of these 80s films, they all have, there's a lot of dark tones in a lot of movies. There's a lot of pacing problems with a lot of these 80s Oscar movies that oddly enough does not exist in the sci-fi action comedies of the 80s. It's so strange. It's like the dramas of the 80s, some of them suffer from that. But I enjoyed Tender Mercies. Let's see. I took advantage of the Target buy one. Nice. Also doing this, but with Target. Buy another. Yeah. You know that red card, Brent. You know it. I'm a champion for that red card. Yes, that's exactly what I did too. I ordered. It's funny because there were 2 Christmas movies that they never went on sale. Here, I'll grab them for you right now. So this is and let me tell you the deal I got with this. So Steal with the Slip. I never got the Christmas Vacation. So I love that slip. It looks like a Christmas card. I think it's hilarious. And then I upgraded to 4K all those Rankin Bass shows, but they didn't have this one on there, which is A Year Without a Santa Claus. So I've been wanting these to go down in price, and they wouldn't go down. I'm like, hey, well, look, now's I want to get those. So let's use this and the red card. So it knocked these down to super cheap. I mean, like really cheap. And then I noticed, speaking of y'all using the red card and being part of the Target, what is it? The Target Bullseye. What is it? The Target shopper thing. If you just put in your phone number every time you shop, you get points. And I realized I had $25 worth of points. So for $8, I got these 2 things. $8, y'all. $8 because I used the buy one, get one 50% off. Use the red card and I used them Target bucks. Shazam! $8. So the timing was right to get my Christmas on. So there we go. Christmas is ready to go this year. Sometimes you gotta do that. Like even if you're out of season, shop for those things out of season, and that's when you'll score. So let's say this is kind of a Tuesday. People should hit up the thrift dollar store. Yeah, man, that's absolutely R&D. You're right. It's a good day to get out and hit the thrift stores. I think that's the fun thing. I got a big thrift video. Again, this new job is so time consuming that I haven't had the chance to do a lot of the things that I want to do. And one of them is an amazing store run. I haven't shared with you guys yet because it was a big one. And I just haven't had any spare time to cut something that large yet, but it's coming. It's coming, and I think you guys are going to dig it. I'm at the Best Buy. The Best Buy John Wick trilogy Steelbook. Yeah, you getting it then, huh? Yeah, you're ready to go. Oh, John Wick. That's such a good. Well, and it's funny too because there's a 4th one out, so there'll be a 4-pack after that. But it's John Wick. You got to get it. Hey, man, will you do another trivia for St. Just all about drinking or things that are green? That's funny. I don't know. I found that, again, with this new job, I was so down to the wire, especially over the weekend. My daughter had a huge tournament. She's in color guard, and it was an all-day event on Saturday. So that wiped out Saturday. Couldn't even work on the trivia. And then Sunday was Super Bowl, and we went to a Super Bowl party. So I only had a tiny bit of that morning to even finish. So I feel like trivia is now going to become a once a month, sort of make it a special. It'll be my once a month, special, because it is such a time consuming thing to do. I think when I loosen up with job time, if and when that happens, I think I can squeeze in more per month. Like in October for Halloween, I think we got 3 of them in that month. So that was great. So, but I had the flexibility to do that back then. So St. Patrick's Day, probably now. When is that this year? When is St. Patty's Day, Emmett? Tell us so we can all party. Maybe we'll just somehow I don't know, do something. Goose86 says, hey, everyone, I'm personally still coming off an adrenaline rush because of my team winning the Super Bowl. How about those Chiefs? Yeah, man. I mean, look, dude, them Chiefs, they stuck it in, quarterback spraining his ankle. I'm like, oh, he's out. Here comes second string. We're going to eat. We can't. And then dude just bounces back. I don't know. I don't know if they shot up in his ankle or something, and they probably taped it really hard, so and then the dude goes running, the quarterback with a bad ankle runs almost 35 yards. I'm like, oh my God, the Chiefs, there was that one guy, I don't know if you guys watched, yay, Sports Bowl. But the Chiefs were really sucking. They weren't doing very good. And I thought, yeah, this is the Eagles. They're going to take it. And on the sidelines, you saw that one guy that I don't know the team well enough, but he was pissed and he's yelling at his team, like, get your ass in gear. And he's like, it wasn't a pep talk. It was a get your ass in gear talk. And I don't know if that fired them up. Like, you want to win this or not, but something happened, either that pep talk or coach laid into them during halftime. But they came back, and boy, howdy, did they play that clock like a boss at the end of that game. That's what won the game, is getting that first down. I do think, though, they got lucky on this stupid little holding call, because I would rather have seen them win without needing that call, because the guy just brushed his jersey. That wasn't a hold. If you guys saw it, you know what I'm talking about. That was a wuss call. I still think they could have won, but I think that call was bogus, but it certainly gave them the game, because then it gave them that first down that they needed, and the rest was over. All right, that's our Super Bowl chat. Way to go, Goose. Marlo says, Goose, you can thank the referees for that. Oh yeah, look, I was just for that win. Jalen Hurts was the real MVP with 3 rushing touchdowns. Yep. Well, is that what you were talking about, Marlo? Is that call that ref made? Yeah, that was bogus. I mean, come on. This is the Super Bowl. Let those guys rough it out. And that was the most gentle. If that was a hold, that was a wussy hold, man. There was nothing like that. Good morning, Super Huck. What up, Nina Cinema? 4K. I couldn't find another Kino 4K that wasn't sold out. Oh, that I didn't already have on the Target deal. Oh, that's the other thing too, man, is trying to find those titles that you want, that you need in your collection, and just using the sale for that. Oh man. So did you, that's a bummer. Maybe on the next one, man. Although, Amazon was matching that deal as well. Did you check them as well to see if they had that title? Because they were doing the same. Amazon, they don't care. They will rip you off. It's like, oh, Target's doing that deal? Done. We're doing that deal. Like, they do not mind looking like they're copying. It's like, who came up with it first? Target did? Oh, yeah. Done. We're doing that deal. Like, absolutely. They're like, oh, you think you're going to go give Target your money? Hang on a second. Here. Now come here. You can get like pantyhose and chocolate chips over here. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Let's see. The 17th of March. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see. That would be a March show. Yeah. I'll kick it around, because I do need to do something for March. Maybe I'll flavor it with some St. Patrick's Day stuff. I definitely won't theme it, because how many leprechaun questions can you have? All right. Favorite death wish besides the original. I like the second one. I actually didn't think the Bruce Willis one was bad. I don't know if you guys saw that remake. That was actually, I think, Bruce's last decent standalone film that wasn't, a straight to DVD, Blu-ray hunk of junk. So yeah, those, I think. That holding call was weak. Dude, Marlo, see, before I even got to you, I was backing you up, brother. Absolutely. That was so weak. Oh, that was so bad. Like I'd rather them let it go and then just let them play. Let them earn the win. Let everyone earn their win. And it was at that point, Chiefs had the momentum anyway. And it was the Eagles. They would have had a better shot anyway. Yeah. And look, I'm happy for the Chiefs. We were pulling for the Eagles over here, but I am happy for the Chiefs. Fans of something says, are there any football movies directly about the Super Bowl? Lots of just random football games depicted, but is there one? I don't think there's one specifically about the Super Bowl. I forget if On Any Given Sunday gets to the Super Bowl or not. I saw that a long time ago. That would be the only one I would think gets us that far. Because there's also, not that they couldn't afford to pay the NFL the rights to use the name Super Bowl. Because as you can tell, I don't know what their problem is, the NFL. You cannot use our name. I'm like, I'm sorry, the promotion of your game only gets people fired up to go see your game. But that's why when you go to like Ralph's or Vons or something, their display for the Super Bowl snacks, it says the big game. Thank God they didn't copyright. You can't use the big game either. It's like, just piss off. You got your Super Bowl. Let us have the big game. So now everyone refers to it as the big game. So, all right, there you go. So they don't come after me. Let's talk it. We'll just call it the big game on my show too. Huck, what's your favorite film of 2022? It was Top Gun Maverick, followed very closely by Everything Everywhere All at Once. Those are my 2 favorites. Love them to death. Pulling for either of them to win Best Picture. I don't know. I feel like the Oscars. It's just Top Gun did something for cinema that cinema desperately needed. And I think the Academy needs to honor that. And the fans need to be honored with that win. It's not going to win. I just can't see them giving it to Top Gun, but I can see potentially Everything Everywhere All at Once winning it, because it's also been winning a lot of other awards, been winning directors things. It's been winning, actor awards. So a little more hopeful for that one to pull it off. How did Martinez Joe feel when he won the Valentine's trivia game? I don't know. I mean, if you saw it, he was glowing, and Marie was there, and she was glowing. She said her face was hurting from smiling so much. So was mine. I wonder what Susan is picking up. I don't know. Is Mama Blu-ray here this morning? I haven't seen Bonnie chime in yet. So we'll just give our mojo out there to Mama Blu-ray and Sue if she's hunting today. I don't know. Yeah, it is kind of a weekday, so maybe she's not. Maybe she is. If Mama Blu-ray comes in, maybe if you're listening, Mama Blu-ray, and you just haven't chimed in yet. Thanks for the spoilers, Emmett. Yeah, I know. Well, I tried keeping it quiet, Marlo. What can I say? Yeah. But go see it anyway. Go see it anyway. It's a really fun game. Just to watch them play and banter off each other and laugh and give it a go. I mean, like, they're so good. Yeah, so good. Yeah, Eddie, you and Haley, I got to, thank you so much for playing last night. You were so good. I'll have you back on again. Absolutely. What about Will Smith movie Concussion? Does that go to the Super Bowl? I don't know. I don't know if that went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I feel like it was probably based on other things. Is a Super Bowl a holiday? Oh, it is for some people. It is for some people, right? It's bigger than Christmas for the some of them Super Bowl yahoos. All right, so let's see. We got another thing we can jump over here as we got down here to Emmett's put a tag in it. Now we're going to go check out what happened this weekend, y'all. Last weekend. But now we got a big one coming up. This weekend is going to be when Ant-Man Quantumania comes out. So you guys let me know in the chats real quick. Are you excited about Quantumania? What is your excitement level for this movie? We talked about it last night on Mega Mike, the Movie Man's channel. Go check that out. About what our excitement level is for the film. Mine's actually pretty high. I think this is a really big opportunity for Marvel to do something to catch everybody off guard, to set up a new direction, maybe bring in, just show us one brand new character. I mean, something. It can't just be a run-of-the-mill CGI fest Ant-Man movie. It feels like every other Marvel movie. You know what I mean? I feel like it's got to give us just something tasty, y'all. All right, real quick, let me show you the box office. Here we go. This weekend, look, Magic Mike dangling his stuff to number one. Dangled his stuff to number one. What you doing, Huck? It only made $8 million, so you can tell the box office is pretty weak right now. But Avatar: Way of Water still wow, it jumped back up to number 2. It was pushed down to 3. Cabin in the Woods took a nosedive, y'all. I say that, Cabin in the Woods. Knock at the Cabin. Sorry, I keep saying Cabin at the Woods. Knock at the Cabin took a nosedive. But look at that. Titanic, a movie that came out in like 97, came back in to pull in the 3rd spot. Titanic, 3rd spot. Like, Knock at the Cabin couldn't even retain top 5. That's a bummer. But there you go. I mean, I was underwhelmed by it anyway. I think I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, there's a direction I feel like they could have gone that would have really made it so interesting. And I want to talk to you guys about it. I should have you know what? I'm going to do a 3,000 subscriber episode. Maybe it'll be filled with anything. We can talk about anything. We can spoil anything and just go nuts. Right. And just have at it. And you guys tune in. It'll be a night show. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And like I said, the 3K came up unexpected. So I may do it Saturday night. So I'll see if my schedule is free. So if you guys are free, put a pencil down for this Saturday night, because I think that's what I might do. It's a big old 3,000 subscriber night on Saturday night. But anyway, Titanic was number 3. I did not get a chance again because the weekend was so busy and I had to work on that trivia for you guys. So I just didn't have the time to go see it, but I really want to see it. I hope it stays in the theater Fans of something, do you know how long Titanic is going to stay in the theater? Is it just a week or is it a couple weeks? I really hope it's a couple of weeks or more because I really want to see that in 3D while it's still here. But, you know, I also got to go see Quantum Mania this weekend because I don't want anything spoiled. So unfortunately, my little bit of movie time is going to be taken up with that movie. Then at number 4, we had 80 for Brady, all of those silver-haired darlings in that movie. Puss in Boots, number 5. Look at that movie, man. Like, I'm hearing so many good things. Got 158 million so far. Poor old Knock at the Cabin, dropping like a rock. At number 6, A Man Called Otto. Not a crushing movie for Tom Hanks, but it still made 57 million. Missing, another horror movie. It's not doing hugely great. And Megan doesn't quite look like it's going to hit the 100 million mark. It got close. 90 million, though. That's not bad. Plane did not do well. But just out of curiosity, let's see. Here, I'm just curious. How much did A Man Called Otto cost? Do they have the budget here? No. Yeah, I don't see the budget here. Sometimes they list it in the thing. Just curious how well that's holding up. Yeah, they used to have like the listing of how much it cost in this thing. But anyway, I'm not going to dig around for it. But what do you guys think? Did anybody go see any of these? Who saw Titanic? Fans of something? I know you saw it. Anybody else go see anything this weekend to make this box office so low? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Poor old box office. All right, let's get back to it. So James says, is the Bob's Burgers movies any good? I don't know, James. I have not seen it. I never watched Bob's Burgers. But for those, I will say this, for those who have seen Bob's Burgers, I keep hearing it's really good. So I have to go off of the people I hear enjoy Bob's Burgers. Is that something you've seen, James? Have you seen the Bob's Burgers show? Because I would surmise if you have and you liked it, that you'll like the movie based on all that connective tissue I've put together. Black Sunday 1977 has the Super Bowl in it. Okay. All right. There you go. Black Sunday. Here's one for you. Have you seen the Flash trailer in the Guardians 3? Which one excites you the most? Me, it's the Flash. Unpopular opinion. Dimension, I don't think it's unpopular at all, dude. I am so on that same bandwagon. You should have seen my face. If a camera could have been rolling when the Flash trailer came on, let's talk about that. Okay. Holy. All right, you know what? Here, we're going to do something sneaky. We're going to do something sneaky to these algorithm people. All right, you ready? You're going to say, all right, ready? This is what we're going to do, y'all. We're going to go see if we can find the current. Okay, it's this one here. All right, hang on. All right, so we're going to share it, but we're going to share it with no audio. We're all just going to talk about it. All right, ready? So here's that new Flash trailer. And from the get-go, I mean, look at it. The suit's just almost like, yeah, it's me. It's me. Go get him, Keaton. That's so good. And he's still whooping ass at going to catch the bullets from hitting Batman's face. Ready or right? It's coming up right there. Look, boom. There's some bullets just before Batman's face. She sort of scoops the bullets and smacks the gun at the same time. Enamored with Supergirl as the Flash was enamored with Superman in Justice League. So there you go. I mean, that's how we get around it. We just, play it without the audio, but, I'm all in. I think this Flash movie looks absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see this thing. I think it's going to satisfy so many fans. It's just kind of sad that it's all part of the forgotten universe. It's all over. But maybe it's setting up something that James Gunn is getting into. And even James Gunn says this is one of the best superhero films he's ever seen. And I will say, when I saw the trailer, I was just like, oh, like the whole time. Super Bowl came back on. I'm like, no, I pulled my tablet out and watched the trailer again instead of watching the game. That's how good it was. So it is not unpopular in this house, my friend. I am with you, Dimension. That is absolutely probably got me peaked. My excitement is now 10. I'm just going to say, I was going to say 9 just to be cool, but no, I think my excitement's at 10 for that movie. What's your favorite horror flick? I love American Werewolf in London because it's got a little of everything for me. It's got amazing practical effects. I'm a huge fan of practical effects. And that transformation scene is hands down can't be beat. Yes, you can cheat. You watch what is it? The Twilight movies, and then Jacob, is that his name? Jacob? I can't remember. I'm not a fan of those movies, but they just sort of jump up in the air and then poof, they're a werewolf. They just like burst into being a werewolf. I'm like, boy, how did the insides of them just explode into that shape so quickly? It's horrific, and you feel all the bones cracking, and then it's funny, it's scary as hell. So it's got all those sort of elements in it that I like. As far as flat out holy hell, I would say Exorcist is pretty terrifying. So those two, but American Werewolf in London, I put that up there. Yes. Yeah, Titanic, dude. Get it, man. I'm excited for Ant-Man Quantumania. Let's go. I am too. I'm very excited for the new Ant-Man movie. Got my tickets already booked to see it. Gary, go get it. So that I'm gonna do my best, y'all. I definitely want to get out Saturday to go see it, so that by the time we sit here 1 week from today, y'all, we can talk about it and stuff. Love seeing it again. Great IMAX experience. Oh, you saw it in 3D as well, right? Eddie, I think, or Haley, whoever's playing on the keyboard right now. The Flash trailer looks really good. Keaton back as Batman. I cannot wait to see him. Look, Keaton, and it's got Affleck. Oh, we get to see Ben again. I just don't understand why Cavill isn't in this movie as well. Because this was being made when there were still a Zack Snyder universe, clearly, because we have Ben in here. And I'm just saying, I feel like having Henry appear in this movie as his final movie would have been a much sweeter farewell than just a "we need to talk" scene in the Black Adam. Like, that was fine if we were going to get more Henry, like the promise of more Henry as Superman. Then I'm okay with that. But now that this is it, let's shoot something with Henry, shall we? That just shows him being Superman and a badass just one more time. That would be super nice, especially in this film. Either in this film or Aquaman. Those are your last two chances to ever squeeze in Henry Cavill, if you can. It's your last chance. Although he may not care. He's like, I'm not shooting anything for anybody. You guys can stuff it. I don't see it lasting past March, but if the box office is strong, maybe. Oh, I mean, that's a long time. That's a long time. I just need it out there for a few weeks. Just a few, because this will be the second week, and I have to go see Quantumania, and I don't have time during the week. So if it's here that third week, then that'll be the cherry on top. I will go see it then. I can't believe you picked Titanic over Goodfellas in the 90s Oscar tournament. Heck yeah, Marlo! Look, I'm just saying, for me, I just love Titanic. It just hits me in all the feels. Goodfellas is a good crime, gangster movie. But I think you just got to be a gangster-loving movie person. And that's just not the type of film that always like, oh, I can't wait to see that new gangster movie. While it is a great movie, I also love Bonnie and Clyde. That's a great gangster movie. But they're just great gangster movies. Oh, wait, hold on. Did we just get fans of something? Did you just wait a second? Hold on. Let's go down. Did you? Look what you done gone ahead and did. Oh, thanks for last night. We had a great time. And this is for the 3K. Well, my friend, I saw that pop up at the top. I just had to jump down there and thank you so much. Well, you know what you get. You don't just, hand out money without a little thank you. And for that, you get a little this. That's right. Thank you all. That is super sweet. Thank you. Yeah, man, for my 3K, I appreciate it. And yeah, you're right. Look, Eddie, last night, I don't know what it was, but you guys were lighting up my super chats last night. It was like on fire. I've never seen super chats like that ever come in from my channel. So I'm just going to say, for supporting my channel, I really thank you. I did take your advice, everyone. I keep forgetting to plug this, so I finally remembered. I opened up that P.O. box. I should have it in the description below once this is over. I just launched this morning, so I'll make sure I go put it in there. It may not be in there, but I do have a P.O. box. So if people want to send something, we'll do subscriber mail because you've wanted that. So there it is. And then this is a tester, y'all. So if nothing comes into this P.O. box for 6 months, it's done. I'm closing it up, closing shop. So, if you got a movie you want me to watch, maybe if you send it in, you want me to review it, leave a note in there, say, hey, Huck, check this out. If you haven't seen it, maybe check it out and review it. I'd be glad to do that, but I'll certainly open it and thank you on screen and do all that good stuff for you. And I may or may not have some swag and Patreon coming as well. This is all based on everybody's like goodwill, and I want to pay it forward even more. So yes, sir. Here we go. Thank you guys. That was so nice. Love seeing an IMAX Flash trailer. Looks great. Let's see where I forgot to tag it before I went to that huge donation. There you go. So yeah, Marlo, that's why I like Titanic. Yeah. So yeah, you cannot believe it, baby, but that's how it is. Sorry, man. Megan is a huge win for Blumhouse on a 12 million, but absolutely. Yeah. Whether it hits the 100 mil or not. Yeah. 90. And once it's all said and done, it'll probably get to 95. But yeah, that's a huge win. Flash wants to save his mom and Claire's dad's name. Oh yeah, that's right. It's always been a part of that story. Hey, Monkey, the monkey's here. Greetings, Huck. That's Valentine's Day trivia was my favorite. Everyone was at their peak. Yes, the monkey. They were, man. They were just so good. And look, I'm just going to say this to all the dudes out there. When there's women on anybody's show, they brighten the day. They brighten every single stream. So the more women we put on these streams, the better they are. I guarantee that is not blowing smoke out of my ass. I'm telling you, when I get 4 guys on a trivia, it is so much more quiet. When there are women present on trivia, at least for me, it's explosive with laughs and comments and sass and moxie. I mean, like, seriously, like, everybody, if you're having streams, get a couple of girls on there. It'll liven the show. Absolutely. I guarantee it. There's something about that female energy on screen that, I don't know, it gets people going. Look, when I had like my 4 girls, Miss Jess, Mel, Sue, Mika on that horror trivia, I could have done that whole thing without talking. They were that good. They were that good. And people loved watching it. It's one of still the most viewed trivias because chicks rule. That's it. It's all I'm going to say. My inner child was screaming with joy when Michael Keaton appeared in the trailer. I saw it. Oh my God. I know. I was like, ah! It showed his face because it didn't just tease Keaton. It showed his face. He did the old, I'm Batman. I'm like, oh, I was like this. Yeah, I was jumping out of my seat too. Let's get nuts. That's right. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. So good. I can't wait to see this Supergirl. I know. Look, I love Melissa Benoist has been a fantastic Supergirl for 6 seasons. But this girl looks wonderful. I'm all in. I love giving everybody a shot. It's like I said last week, everybody calm the hell down with James Gunn. Give the guy a chance. No matter who they put in there, everyone's going to hate who they put in there. Everyone's going to have a problem with who they put in there. The best we can do is let someone with the talent and creativity of James Gunn give it a shot. If he blows it and we don't like his movies, we'll let it be known by the lack of dollars that we spend on those movies. If we love it, we're going to spend money, and then we can all say, I told you so. Let's just relax. Let's relax and see what he's got. Cavill's out, that's fine. There'll be a new Superman. There's always a new Superman. There's a new Spider-Man. There's a new Batman. There's a new James Bond. There's always going to be a new one. And if he picks talent as good as he does, look, The Suicide Squad, his version, I love that movie. That thing was bat-ass crazy, man. The characters in that, King Shark, come on. Only James Gunn can bring King Shark. And he was my favorite thing in the movie. Like, he made a talking shark with Stallone's voice the best part of that movie. Like, I could watch a King Shark. I hope he would do like another like Christmas movie like he did with the Guardians, but do it with the Suicide Squad and have like King Shark be like one of the main guys. The if you haven't seen the Christmas special with the Guardians, it sort of follows Drax and Mantis around. So I would love to have like follow King Shark and some other side character around. Losing my voice, right? I talked way too much last night, y'all. So I'm surprised I even have any voice. Oh, it's 9:00, so we're gonna have to wrap this up real quick, y'all. Who's playing Ezra's mother? I didn't look. I didn't see. Let's see. I can see it really quick. All right. That's not the one. 2023. Here we go. So let's pop over. Let's pop over, buddy. Let's take a quick look. All right. So here, if you guys peek on here with me. See Ben Affleck, Michael Shannon, Barry. Barry's playing Henry Allen. Iris, where there it is, Nora. Okay, so Maribel Verdú. I don't know her, but that's playing Nora. So here, let's check her out. So Maribel. Okay, so there she is. That's our Mama Allen right there. What is she kind of known for? Oh, Pan's Labyrinth. Is she in Pan's Labyrinth? So let's see. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with her. I'm looking at her. Yeah. So she's a Hispanic actress, I think, because she's in Y Tu Mamá También, Pan's Labyrinth. Okay, so that's some good pedigree on there. So, yeah, I'm not that familiar with her, but some good movies that she's in right there. So there you go. There's your Iris. All right, we're gonna wrap this up, guys, because my new work schedule. I got to bail out around 9. So wait, didn't get to read it. Hey, Gumi says, oh, y'all talking about the Flash trailer? Loved it. Batfleck and Keaton look awesome. Gray blue suit. Yes. Yeah, we are all fired up. Do you think they will replace or end in an alternate universe to replace a choice of few actors? Also appears Dark Knight Batman is in it due to the Batbike. Yeah. Do I think they'll replace the alternate? Yeah, I do think they have something planned. I do think they're going to be doing something that resets stuff, but it's weird because they're putting Aquaman out after this. So I'm not sure how they're handling all this, but there's definitely going to be, I think, a change made from this film. Mira, hey, how are you? Look at that cute picture with you and your kitty. Oh, I love it. Hey, y'all, what's up, Huckleberry Finn here? Yes. Oh, I love that. Oh, my goodness. That's adorable. I hope you're doing well. Always, you bring a smile to my face every time you show up. And Goomy says, also can't believe I'm catching the stream late. It's okay. I was catching up on some shows today and totally blanked. Just watched the Harley Quinn Valentine special. I want to see that. Was it good? Was it good? Go check out this replay. Look, I'm here again. Fans of something, thank you again. Namaste. The monkey, I'm just going to try to plow through these real quick. The extra footage of Henry as Superman should be having him lunch, actual lunch with Shazam. Show his head this time. That'd be hilarious. American Gangster is a pretty good film. Yeah, it's one with Denzel. Get that multi-region player. Oh, you know it, man. You know it's coming. I'll get it. So the new Flash is basically doing the Marvel Spider-Man thing. Man, they know how to get asses in the seats, don't they? Yes. I mean, look, do it. This is absolutely what that is. And if you're going to tip that hand and do it, like, come on, bring it up, bring out Cavill, go for it, man. This is just make a bank of money off of this movie, especially if you're ending it. I don't know. It just looks phenomenal. If it looks half as good, I'll be so happy. King Shark and Ratcatcher. There you go. The young girl would be a cool mini series. Yeah. Like they did with Peacemaker. Oh, Peacemaker was so good. Later dimensions. Harley Quinn special was hilarious. Highly recommend. All right. I love that. We'll go out on a nice highly recommend, y'all. Thank you so much. Fans of something, thank you again so much for that super chats. I really appreciate it. One more time before we hit the bricks, as we say, y'all, please tune in Thursday night. I'll be over on Convicted Cinephiles channel where we'll be talking about the 80s Best Picture movies. That is going to be a very interesting one. One more time, if you haven't seen the Valentine show from last night, look at these rock stars. Go watch it, y'all. Doesn't matter if you found out who won in this thing. It is so worth watching. The interplay and banter between these couples is absolutely charming and delightful. Ugh, I love them so much. They were just so good. I would do that again. I would do like a couples thing again. That was so, for me as the host, it was so filled with life and energy. I loved it. So, and I promise that if we do a couples thing again, it'll just be a wide open trivia, right? So that everyone, and I'll even ask everyone what their favorite genre is, and I'll try to lean on to the most common choice, which I probably feel is going to be horror. Am I right, fans of something? I feel like Ken and Michelle would do better with that. I know Joe and Marie would dig that. Brian, I know Brian, and he's got that horror twist. So I definitely feel like horror should play a good bit into that. So yeah, that is that. And again, thank you also everyone for the 3,000 subscribers. You guys are bellissimo. I love you so much. Thank you. Keep it coming, y'all. Keep it coming. Whatever you want to see from my channel, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, because it's just always changing, y'all. We're always going to bring something new. So keep on the lookout. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you so much for checking out the Morning Mug. And until next time, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. We'll see you on the next one.